Yo, what is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome to episode 87 of my Tracksuit to the Top series here with Lewis FC in the Premier League. Hopefully you guys are good. Today we are going to be continuing from where we left off last time out. We have played a few games in between, but if you missed last game and last episode, definitely go check it out. It was against Liverpool Capital One Cup semi-final, and yeah, it was a good game. I should point out, going into that, about that game actually, if you watched it, obviously you'll know we went out on away goals. I didn't realise how well Liverpool have been doing this year. They've just drawn so many that it's hurt them in the league. They've lost one league game all year and one Europa group stage game, and they are the only games they've lost. So to get 2 draws against them really wasn't that bad. Granted, they've drawn so many, and that's why they are third in the league as opposed to being higher up. But today, we're going to be taking on Manchester United in second. They have been very good the last few years, and today we have the challenge of trying to take them down and extending our lead at the top of the table over them to 9 points. Since the last episode, however, there are 2 league games just to cover real quickly. First one was a 3-0 win against Leicester. All the goals came in the first half. Pedrera, Lewis and Juan Carlos Leon with the goals. Leicester with 2 shots on target all game. We dominated. It was easy peasy. In the second game, not so easy peasy, but Matthew Lewis scored 4 as we beat Arsenal 5-2. A really good result in the end. We actually went 1-0 down after 2 minutes, fought back to make it 2-2. Aaron Ramsey equalised, and then at half-time, 2-2 down. 2-2 down. It kind of felt like 2-2 down. It felt like we were losing because of the way we'd conceded 2. I went in, shouted at the players a lot, and in the second half, Matthew Lewis just went off, scored a second half hat-trick, got 4 in the entire game. And yeah, he did his thing, I guess. Kouakou got a knock. Fortunately, nothing serious, so he is fit for today's game. There are a few injuries that we have been enduring. Nacho almost back from fitness. Of course, he got a quite serious injury. I think he tore his Achilles tendon or something. Yeah, damaged his Achilles tendon, so that wasn't good for him. Suarez, of course, got injured. I believe it was in during the live com a few episodes ago. He twisted his knee. And other than that, we're almost at full fitness. Today we are going to be rushing back Juan Carlos Leon into the first team. He has been out with an injury, so he's not 100%, but we need him for today's game against United. So I'm hoping he's going to be vital for us. Elsewhere, team's looking fairly good. Fitness isn't 100%, but due to the amount of fixtures we've been playing, that's hardly surprising. So anyway, let's get into today's game. There isn't too much to cover, as I said, because it's only been 2 games since the last episode, but a big game this one. Had to live comment. I'm hoping we can get a good result here. Looking at their team, they have Depay and Januzaj. They have this guy up front, Valadez. He's a USA player, kind of interestingly enough, and they signed him on a free last year. He's actually a player who I looked to sign, but unfortunately he decided he wanted to go to United. I was left heartbroken, but hopefully that won't come back to bite us today. Looking at our team, pretty much a full-strength squad. The only injury is Suarez, but it just means that Martinez comes in at right mid. Hards plays that complete forward role for us. So yeah, hopefully we can get a good result here. Even if we were to lose, United would only close the gap down to 3 points on us. So it's kind of in our own hands. I'm hoping we can do something here. Obviously, Matthew Lewis coming off the back of a 4-goal game last game out against Arsenal. And I should point out he's exceeded the record amount of goals scored by a Lewis player in one season, and it's in February, which is ludicrous. But anyway, we've got a chance here. Set piece. Poldrotti, our former fullback, clears it away, but can we build from the back again? Akore here. Options in the middle if you can pick out a pass. Martinez is there. Still options in the middle. Tries to get in the ball, but can't beat the first man, and now we need to defend well at the back as Valadez rather, comes away with the ball. Now Van der Winkel, what a name. I feel like he's an actual player as well, but that's an incredible name. With a chance there, good save by the keeper for us to keep us in it. But yeah, this is going to be a big game. Looking at it, we're being outplayed. Matthew Lewis with a knock, we're being bullied. Let's drop deeper and play more direct. Let's go straight for that kind of slightly more defensive change. I'm also going to do one other thing, and this is actually something that I've not done in too many games. I don't think I've done it in a live com, but it's something I have been experimenting with, and that is changing our wingers to defensive wingers, just to give us a little bit more defensive coverage. So we'll see how that gets on. But we're playing United away. It's never going to be easy. They are going very strong in the lead in the league. Of course, last time we played them, it was 1-0 to them. And we're looking to exceed that today. And at the moment, Kouakou is being the difference maker in goal. He just made another clear-cut chance save. We're yet to have a shot on goal. Manchester United really dominating proceedings here. And that is somewhat concerning, the fact that they're just taking the game to us. We've not had a shot in this first half, and that is poor form. Fortunately, Kouakou with 2 good saves has kept us in this. I need to bollock the players here. We owe United after the last game. I'm also going to tell the players that I have faith in them. Try and get them motivated, happy. We need to step things up in the second half. We're going to go to a more structured approach and also change to counter. So turtling a little bit, playing a little bit more defensive. But we need to we need to defend that a little bit better. I'm looking to eliminate any space that United have by dropping a little bit deeper, crowding out the midfield, and then hoping that we can just pump the ball up to the big men up top. Playing with stick to positions as well, just because I'd like to see the back three stay as a back three. But anyway, they're on the attack here. Ball in, Depay, Kouakou with another very good save there. United with the set piece. Now can we launch a counter attack? Nope, we can't. We're going to throw it straight to our former man Poldrotti. Clearly Kouakou in goal, getting slightly confused. Seeing his former teammate in the wrong colours, decided to throw the ball to him. Incredibly kind, but we don't need that kind of kindness here. We need to defend. Roberto here for United. Valadez, Maurice, Depay, cuts inside. Kouakou with another save. Is there any beating this man today? Maybe. We need to defend better. We can't keep relying on Kouakou to keep us in this, because right now he's the difference between, I was about to say life and death. That's a little bit extreme, Jack, but between winning and losing, certainly. Let's bring on Batageli. I'm going to actually change his role to a deep lying playmaker support. I'm also going to change Haas to an advance forward, and yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna change things up just a little bit. I actually want to make one more of a change, and that is bring Sonogo in at centre mid. So we're going to crowd out the midfield as best as we can here. But anyway, it's still 0-0. We're still on course for a point. United, a very, very strong team here. I didn't really expect us to win here, but I expected us to put up a fight. And right now, United are just dominating the game. They are obviously in second place. They've lost a few more games than us. I think we've only lost 1 or 2 this year. I think the difference between us is that I don't actually know the difference. I was going to ream off some crazy stat like, oh, the difference between us is this and this. I don't know it. Not going to bullshit you. But anyway, we need to defend this set piece here as the pressure continues to mount. Nugent here with the ball for United, looking for an opening. Jones, good tackle. Can we clear the ball? No, we can't. Another save, but this time the rebound is put in by Januzaj. And now suddenly it's just like, oh dear, we need to attack all of a sudden. We have to go more attacking. And I think the way we're going to do this, how are we going to do this? How do I want to approach this? That's the next question. I have a rough idea in my mind, I think. Fortunately, we don't have a right wing back. So Martinez, you're going to have to play right wing back. I'm sorry. Pause the game. I've got to go for this now, haven't I? I don't really have a choice. I'm kind of just drawing a nice pattern and hoping that's going to be enough. But yeah, we've got to go on the attack. We've got to cause some threat going forward. Going to make some changes to try and achieve that. I'm going to play Orlando. Orlando can't actually play centre attacking mid, but there's a time and place to learn, and that time and place is right now. So we're playing 2 players completely out of position, but they're both players who have the attributes to play the roles they're in. They're just not going to have the mental capacity to play the actual position. But who knows, maybe that'll work in our favours. We need a goal late. We need to score. We need to go more attacking. We have 5 minutes left to try and make a difference. Unfortunately, I'm getting a horrible sense of deja vu, and it looks as if we're going to lose to Manchester United here 1-0, not for the first time this season. Unfortunately, United seem to be one team who just seem to have a way of shutting down the way we play. Maybe something that I need to look at for next time we meet them, because this is not the first time they've kept us kind of shut up at the back, and they get a deserved win. They dominated the game. We were not good enough. That is a rare occurrence. I'm going to tell the players they weren't good enough. Interesting to see Mitchell our centre defensive mid getting the player of the match award. Unfortunately, that does see them close the gap on us to 3 points. You can see the difference between ourselves and Manchester United here. They've drawn 4, whereas we've only drawn 1, but they've lost 1 less than us. So the difference between us is 3 points and goal difference. So a little bit disappointing. Liverpool have a game in hand. If they were to win that, they'd go 4 points behind us, so it's still really, really tight at the top. 13 games left of the season. So yeah, things are going to be interesting. I actually think the next live comment I'm going to do is going to be the Barcelona game. So that'll be one to keep an eye out on. I may also do the Liverpool game in that one, so I'll maybe do a double header there and then do the second leg of the Champions League game separately. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys for the episode. It's going to be quite a big one. 2 huge games playing Liverpool, who of course we drew to twice last episode, as well as kind of having a true Champions League fixture as we will be taking on Barcelona, one of the titans of Europe. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys for that episode. If you've enjoyed this one, please do smash the like button. And yeah, other than that, it is me, Jack. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.